Hey, what's going on everyone? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to Destiny Rising video. And in today's video, I want to talk about new weapon types coming to Destiny Rising. Or right now, currently one new type of weapon coming to Destiny Rising because it seems that it's going to be happening sooner than we expected. Now everything that we talk about today is technically speculation, but there's some pretty strong hints in game and also some systems in game that shows that this weapon type is actually coming to the game. And if you play the Stella Story quest, or maybe you inspected some of the piercing weapon mods, you probably notice another weapon type that's listed, but currently no character actually uses. So while nothing is guaranteed, it does look like to me that we should be getting this new weapon type anytime soon. Maybe even possibly as soon as next season. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, subscribe to the channel in case you guys aren't already for some more Destiny Rising content, and now let's get into it. Another weapon archetype we're talking about in this video is the bows. And yeah, it looks like the bows are pretty much just ready to go. If you guys played the Stella story, like I mentioned before, at one point during the story, you actually get to use a bow. And this looks like it's just fully modeled, it has working sound, everything works about it. And before we even got to that part of the quest, I was already kind of suspicious because the bow looked very well modeled when it was just like being handled by the other character in the quest. I'm trying to keep it vague just in case you guys haven't done the actual Stella quest, which you definitely should. It might be the best story quest in the game currently. It was just so good. So make sure that you guys go out there and actually do that. Not only because the quest is really good, but you also get to like actually handle the bow and shoot it, and you see how the bows are gonna feel once they actually make it into the game on a playable character. But this is not even the first time we actually see something about bows in Destiny Rising, because even the piercing mods have bows listed under them. And it's gonna be like that since the release. So the real question is, how long before we actually get some bows in the game and a character that can actually use them? Now there is one more character that we know about from the alpha, that being Maru, that possibly, maybe, but the chances are low, one of her weapons was changed to a bow. Well, one of her grenade launchers, because she actually used to run double grenade launcher in the alpha. She had a primary and a heavy grenade launcher, so she was really all about the explosions. But we never got to see Maru during the beta because she just wasn't available. She was available during the alpha and we got to see her then, but then we never heard anything about her again, and we still don't know anything about her since then. But there is a chance that maybe she was changed and she got one of these new weapon types, it being a bow. I'm going to mostly lean to the side of she's not going to be the first bow character. I think she's going to be keeping her double grenade launcher loadout. Or if she doesn't get that, maybe she'll have a different weapon. But I don't think she's going to be the first bow character. But on the other hand, we have seen something like this happen before, especially jumping from the alpha to the beta. With Wynn, she actually didn't used to have the dual sidearms, and since those were a different type of archetype we had been seen in the alpha, it would make sense to just give her any random like weapon type during the alpha, just before she got her actual like weapon type into the game, and we can actually see the final version of her that we now currently have in the game. Wynn actually had the shotgun, but she had an SMG during the alpha. Didn't get to see the dual sidearms till the actual beta. So it could be a situation like that with Maru, where she had her heavy grenade launcher and a primary grenade launcher, just because they hadn't gotten the bows working in the game, but she was always meant to have like a bow and a heavy grenade launcher. So that could be happening here, especially since we didn't see her in the beta at all. It could just be something that they've been working on for a while, and if that was the case, that would make sense on why the bows are ready to go since the launch of the game, since more than likely Maru will be the next 5-star character. Now we could see a completely different one and not see Maru just yet, but I think that she's probably gonna be the next one. And that's pretty much what I've just been thinking lately. I'm just a big fan of bows. I'm just very excited to actually see them in Destiny Rising. Whether Maru's the first character to have a bow, or a character after her, I'm just very excited about it regardless of who has it. So let me know in the comments below, do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm just looking a little too into it with my Maru conspiracy, that she's a bow character now? Are you a believer of the bow Maru, or do you think it's going to be a different character? Because there is a chance that we also get a 4-star with Maru, and that 4-star, this unnamed 4-star, could also be a bow character. At first, I thought maybe if it was a new weapon type, they would want to start off with a 5-star, but then I looked at a Tao and her being the only hand cannon character, and we don't really have any mythics that use hand cannons. So we could start off with a legendary that actually uses a bow. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this whole bow thing? Are you excited for bows? Do you like bows? Or do you just not really care about them? I feel like they can be pretty hit or miss when it comes to Destiny 2. So I'm definitely very interested in the reception they're going to have here in Destiny Rising. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.